So in the last session, we opened up Tour of Live Suite demo, and you'll notice some odd little warnings here. I've got this bright orange warning that says I don't have any audio, and I also have this little warning dealio here. What's it all about? Apple Comma gives me the preferences. And look at my audio tab, and the first thing I want you to do is just click hold the output device. And I see the choices that I want to make in here. But if for some reason you're on your system or you want to load a session on another person's system and you don't see the device that that person has in Ableton, then you have an issue. The issue is the computer core audio does not see it. So let's just quickly deal with that. Go to your hard drive. Under Applications, go. In the Mac, you can always just hit the letter of the area that you want to go to. So I want to go to the Utilities folder. I'm going to hit U. And then I'm going to right arrow over and down arrow right over to Audio MIDI Setup. And to make my trick complete, I'll just go Apple O. This is the Audio MIDI Setup. This is where the computer itself is looking at devices, your audio devices. If you click here and do not see your device, then you have to go to the internet and go to versiontracker.com, look up your device and look up the operating system that you have on your Mac, which is found here. 10.5.6 is what I'm on. And go and get the drivers. Download those drivers and install them. And then you most likely are going to see it here. Very good. So we do that. And this Apogee Symphony has 32 inputs and 32 outputs. For the heck of it, let's just run this and see what we get. So now I have a bunch of other options available. And the only reason I'm choosing the Apogee is because of the ability to demonstrate the input and output configurations. And this window here, go ahead and click Output Configuration. And here we have this window. There's 32 total tracks. I have on the right stereo pairs. I have on the left mono. So what does this all mean? In the case of outputs for live, typically on a laptop setting, it would be something like this. I have a pair for a Q mix and a pair for the house. And that would be my outputs. Sometimes within live, you want to send, say something out to a compressor or something. So you say 5 mono and 6 mono go out. The outputs are really not that complex unless you're involved with some very large studio situation where you wanted to take all 32 channels of live and send it out to a console or something like this. Okay, so the inputs are a little bit more complicated because they involve recording and microphones that are mono and synthesizers and turntables that are stereo. So I'm going to select the same interface on my input and simply click the input configurations. And it's the same exact window. The difference being that, say for instance, this microphone, if I always know that channel 1 is going to be my voiceover mic, I can do this. If I always know that 5.6 of the Apogee is a turntable, I can do that, stereo pair. So see how that works? If I had several studio keyboards, I just keep these always defaulted. And if out here on channel 15 on the input of my audio device, I had a couple of old school mono synthesizers or guitar pedals, I would make the designations there. Okay, pretty simple. So for the course of this video, I am actually not using the Symphony. I'm recording my voice with the Symphony, but for the screen capture software and the sounds of Ableton, I'm using another device entirely. That device, I'm going to put the inputs off. That device is called Soundflower. Soundflower is made by Cycling. It's a free application, and it's actually allowing Ableton to send a pair of outputs from the master right to my screen capture software. And you'll notice again that when I take Soundflower off, I have warning signals here. So let's put Soundflower on. By the way, Soundflower is free and I use it all the time. You should look into it. Very, very cool. I have Soundflower and I'm going to close this and let's play the track. Okay, so we have audio now. In the next session, we're going to look at the ways that we can optimize live for our particular audio interface choice.